Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is going to be a general message for the sun and star sign of Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, wherever you may have Gemini prominent in your chart. Cross watchers, hello, welcome to my channel. You may stay, but please know that I'm reading this from and for the perspective of Gemini. All right, my gems of the eye, happy birthday to those born today, and happy birthday to all of you that had birthdays before, and to all of you that still have birthdays coming. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you today, shall we? All right, let's. Okay, first and foremost, no negative energy sent my way to my channel, me or my collective, which is also Gemini. In any way, shape, form, or fashion, I rebuke it and refuse it. Go away. I call on to Spirit, angels, and ancestors and guides. Are you here? They are here. Spirit is here. Ancestors are here. Guides are here. I'm hearing Ollie, Olaf, Oz, Orion. I'm also seeing the Fool card in my head, or I'm seeing the word the Fool, and then now they're showing me pictures. Some of you might be starting over with something. Let's see. Now, Gemini, this could be friends, this could be love, this could be business, this could be situationships. Take it how it resonates. Only you know your story. I'm reading for a lot of you, so in these general readings, I'm reading for a lot of Tauruses. So I pick up on the energy, and I read the cards the way that it comes out. Please put yourself where you see fit. Take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, let the rest fly. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know if you like the way that I read. Please let me know if this resonates for you too. That helps me as a reader. It also helps build the channel when you comment below. Hit that like button too, because it circulates and it allows for the videos to be out there more for other people to see it too. Okay? All right, my beautiful gems of the eye. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. I'm getting that strongly. I'm not sure, but no, I am sure that some of you are dealing with the Taurus, because I just did a Taurus read, and then when I ended up in your energies, Spirit just said some of them, you might want to check out the Taurus read. A cycle is closing. Right. For a new one to open. Show me for Gemini, Spirit, because you're healing. You're healing something. What's going on? There's the Fool. I told you I saw the Fool. You're healing something and you're starting over. What about Temperance? Taurus had this too, Temperance at the bottom of the deck, but now you have it. You're waiting for something. You're starting over, but you're tempering yourself, and it's like you're because something was not fair, something was not balanced. Someone also, not you, Gemini, but someone could be losing money because of something that was unfair to you on a financial. Now it's coming back. Now they're losing money, not you. Where maybe once you were breadcrumbed or something was just so unfair, you had to put a stop to something that was extremely unfair in the practical. And someone else could be losing money. On a side note, you do want to start over. That's the plan, but there's too much bullshit. You have almost some of the, it's not all the same cards as Taurus, but it's almost like the same feel. Some of you might have been dealing with a Taurus. If so, check out the Taurus reading, because it was talking about how some of the Tauruses were actually losing their Empress. Now, not all, but some of them were. So that might be, if you're dealing with a Taurus, you might want to check out the Taurus read. Why the Nine of Swords for Gemini, Spirit? Why the Nine of Swords for Gemini? Why? Because somebody isn't, yes, I'm telling you, Taurus had, okay, some of you are dealing with a Taurus because what I'm picking up on is because Taurus had the Knight of Pentacles, they were trying to, you have to read, get on that other read. It was like you were trying to manifest their Empress back, or somebody back into their life, right? This could be business, finance, career, but I'm feeling this as partners. Someone's trying to manifest their Empress back in their life, but they needed to also activate something in their higher self. They needed to dive deep into themselves to bring a part of themselves out that they used to be, but they lost themselves somehow. Some Tauruses did. And now it's showing here. It's like the energy is continuing, because what you're telling me, Gemini, that's why I said you might be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be, but that's just for some of you. For those who it resonates for. For the rest of you, it doesn't have to be a Taurus, but it's also saying that what you're upset about, what, like those sleepless nights, those thoughts, is because somebody that used to be a Nine of Pentacles, you can't count on them anymore. You can't rely on them anymore. They're not slow and steady. They're not stable. They either stopped contact, or and they're just coming in even slower. It's something like that. You see a brand new beginning with this person. This could be business, finance, career. This could be love, friendships, however this works for you. But there's a lot of emotional sorrow. There's a lot of stuff. What's going on? Because there's a brand new beginning. You're showing me, Gemini, you want to start over into this brand new beginning. I want to start over. My spirit is ready to start something on the practical. And also, if it's business, it's going in your favor, because you allowed a cycle to end to start over with something. You tempered yourself, and you're like, I'm not dealing with any fucking thing that isn't balanced. If it doesn't bring me the dollars, like what I put in is not what I get back. No, I'm not doing that. That's what Gemini is saying. May have kept you up at night if this is business. May have kept you up at night because something's not coming in. Something's not stable. You see a beginning to something and you know how to get there, but it's at odds. The spirit of it to the practical. There's a disconnect because there's two ways to go with something. So if it's business, it's going to go in your favor, right? You're going to end it up. And then if this is love, it's saying a cycle had to end. You had to put an end to something. You had to start over. It's like you had to start over in a cycle, a new cycle. End the cycle to start over in another cycle, another wheel, right? You had to end the karma to jump into the dharma. Tempering self, because I'm putting a stop to anything that was unfucking fair. Not doing that. Yeah, it keeps me up at night because the person that I want, or the person that it just isn't who they're just not reliable. So now I'm starting over, but I'm starting, my spirit may be with this person, but my practicality is elsewhere. I need to focus on me. Yes, I love this person, and I have a lot of love for this person, but for right now, I need to go my own way. It's like that, Gemini. That's what I got for you. Like I said, it could be love, could be business, finance, career, friendship, social. Take it how it resonates. But also, some of you really check out that Taurus read, because some of you Geminis are dealing with a Taurus. What else do we have to tell Gemini spirit? What else? Why are you feeling, who is feeling that way? You both are. Both parties are. All. Why that? The sorrow, it's mental sorrow. It's like the truth needs to come out. If this is a legal thing, it's like you're maybe in the middle of a divorce. Some of you might be in legal separation. You're trying to get through an emotional sorrow because maybe you're both. If this is like a marriage, it's like you're going this way, that person's going that way, but you're trying to go after your abundance too. Or it's like one going this way, and it's like a part of roads. And that's the truth. Why is it so confusing? Because it is confusing, because there's a lot of inner conflict and there's a lot of drama around you as well. Now, this could be somebody else too. Inner conflict because of how you're moving forward. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to do this. It's like somehow like you got hurt, but it's really both of you got hurt. Or if this is business, finance, career, it's like nobody won, right? And now we have to do all this shit, but nobody won. A lot of changes are coming and something's coming to an end. 5 of Cups of 5 of Wands. It's going to be the end of that. You're moving into your 6s, but it's a start over too. 5 and 5 is 10. You're going to be starting over on an emotional level as well as in the spirit. You've learned something, Gemini. You're moving towards that. It's like you're okay with facing the conflict. but somebody else isn't, and there's not much you can do. You can't do the work for someone for them. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to go this way for now. I really don't want to, but this is what I have to do in my life, because I can't, if I just stand here, I'll die, I'll starve, right? Like, it's like that. It's like, make up your mind, do what you need to do, but I can't do this anymore. It's like that. Now this, like I said, can be business, finance, career. It can be love. I did feel it for love, but I also felt it for business, finance, career too. For some of you, this could be family as well, and friends. What do we have for final thoughts for my beautiful Geminis? What do we have for final thoughts? The Ace of Wands popping out again. Oh gosh, yes, you know what you need to do. Spirit wants you to follow your intuitions. This is very similar to Taurus, just in a different way. Spirit wants you to follow your intuition. Spirit wants you to dive deep into yourself. Wants you to... What is the Ace of Wands doing out here? The same cards, different deck. So the Five of Cups came back out. You're starting over after you healed from something that was an emotional loss to you. So you're starting over in a new way. What is this mystery card? Why is the mystery card here? What is that message? There's drama. There's mental conflict. Something to do with a third party, or three people, or two people, and there's a third wheel. There's too much. There's too much. Maybe some of you are in a custody battle too. If so, it's going to go in the favor of whoever is doing the right thing, whoever the justice. The Three of Wands, you're no longer waiting for something. You've put a stop to the waiting, Gemini. You just did, and you had to move on, or you're moving on with it, right? This is beautiful. This is, look. If this is illegal, anything to do business, finance, career, love, doesn't matter. You're getting justice and you'll be happy. It's going in your favor. What are we looking at for time-wise, Spirit? You have the Sun and Justice. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, a Leo, or you're just taking on that energy. Show me how long can this Gemini, what's the timeline for Gemini? 5. So it could be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. I hope not 5 years, but 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5, 5, 5. Yes, 5. The healing. So there's going to be a lot of changes, but what needs to take, so 5 days, 5 weeks, could be 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months. I do not feel this is 5 years, but there's, or you've been going through this for this long. There's something coming to, you're going to the 6s soon. The mental conflict, all that bullshit, that's coming to an end. You healed from that. What's in the middle of the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups is healing, but there's also some kind of emotional sorrow. Then there's like inner conflict too. You're going to be fine. Oh my gosh, look, and then we have the other 5, the 5 of Pentacles. You're going to be jumping into the 6s. That's why you're going to be getting the Sun card to the Justice that we saw, because look what you're going through. After you go through all of this, it's like the mental fucking torture and anguish of mental bullshit, right? It's like then the emotional bullshit that goes with that, like just fucking emotional shit. Then it's like the inner conflict of self, but also external to us. And then it's like literally feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, lack poverty mindset, or having to abandon ship, because I need to heal. I had to heal, and that's what you're doing. It's in the middle because you're still doing that, Gemini. You went away. You emotionally walked away from something to get your 9th cup, and that is the truth, and you're looking for clarity, and that's it. And that's what you're going to get, because you'll be laying the burdens down, 5s, 5s, 10s. You'll be laying that down. You're going to know which path to go. You're going to know what practical choice to make, and you will run into your Emperor, who looks like betrayed you. That person's reflecting on everything, and they want a brand new beginning with you. They're going to be going within to listen to their own conscience and their own mind to start a brand new beginning. Come back in the way that you want. Now, this could, like I said, this is very similar to This feels like the other side of Taurus. I'm telling you, some of you are dealing with a Taurus, but for those of you who aren't Gemini, this also applies to business. It applies to finance, career, love, family, friendships. Yeah, but the sun is yours, baby, and that's what you got. Like, you got the sun to justice. It's just, things are working. It's just maybe not working as fast as you may want. Maybe it's like 3 steps forwards, 2 steps backwards. It's something like that. But Spirit, I want you to know it's not really 3 steps forwards and 2 steps backwards, or it's just working through stuff, and then we come to the conflict in some way. But it showed the healing in all areas, on the physical, on the mental, on the emotional, on the spirit as a whole. Physical, mental, emotional, and the spirit of. You've gained a lot of clarity, or you will. You know what you need to do. You're standing in your sovereignty. Your emperor will come back, or an emperor-like figure, if this has to do with business. It's going to turn in your favor. It's just temperance. You need to temper yourself, and you just kind of like have to let things be how they're going to be. It's like that, guys. But that's what I got for you. And I have 1555 on the clock, 5s. You're going through a lot of changes. 555s may be significant to you. You might be seeing 555 or 55 a lot. Look those numbers up. There's significance in there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Gemini.